Trying to go through some explanation. I know a lot of questions have been brought up about the neon, the back plate. I'm going to try to do a couple little snippets of what I've done with my electronics and what I've done with some of the neon. As you see here, this is a Craig, I'm not going to butcher his last name, ours, two-piece neon. So I attached it to my back plate just with some white silicone, just to not really with glue or anything, but the silicone allows it to have a little give, so there's really not rock solid against the back plate. So that's basically how I attached it. I've got the transformer, as you see, mounted to the back side of the back plate. I have it screwed down to it. The cord you see coming off of it is a cord with the 3-prong connector that I use that will get plugged into the front of my command control there that controls all the power. How this gets wired up, being that it's a two-piece neon, what you really, the easiest thing to do is when you line it up, make sure it all fits and how you want it on your plate. But essentially what you do is you want to have a continuous circuit when you wire it all up. There's going to be a connection on this side where you basically, what I've talked to vendors of neons, they at least told me the best way to connect it is using just to twist them and use either, I have tape with heavy duty rubber insulation wrapped around it to protect it because you are dealing with such high voltages. They discourage using solder. I'm not saying don't, but they do discourage it. Just they feel that sometimes a high temperature could damage the glass of the neon. So they found the best way is to just twist tie it and secure it. So as you see here, there's a joint on this side where I've twisted them together and sealed it. Right down here, there's going to be two that you twist together and seal it. There's another set over here that what you see here, this heavy duty wire, this is high voltage wire that really I recommend if you're going to make a long connection that you really should be using. There's a purpose for it, and you really want to use high voltage wire if you're going to make a longer run of joint as opposed to the real close connection I have here. So again, there's another connection that is made between the bottom piece and the top piece. Then you have one more connection that's from the bottom. So you're going to have an input signal from the bottom that's going to daisy chain all the way through the neon because you've made a complete circuit. And then there's going to be one more out of the top. So there's going to be an in and there's going to be an out going in and out of the neon. There's what we recommend to prevent a lot of the bleeding that you may see with the effect of the neon when it's talking. They have diodes. There's diodes that you put in line with the input and the output. They are polarity sensitive, so when you put them in, you have to put the diodes in such a way that now if you look up the terminology, you have the anode and cathode. If you're coming in with a positive, you have the positive leg coming in on one side to the anode, the cathode then going through the tube, and then it is the opposite on the other side. So you have one diode pointing one way, one diode pointing the other, and that will complete your circuit. You basically secure it, and that is all there really is to hooking up the neon. So we'll go ahead and stop it at this point in time, and we'll pick up with this with the command and how I have set up with the electronics. So if you have any questions, obviously you can either ask me on the comment section or email me privately at joz@tellabs.com, and I can give you any input. So hopefully that has taken away some of the mystique of wiring up or connecting the neon, and if you have any questions, again, please let me know. Thank you.